This is my favourite of all the rooms in the factory. One of the most dangerous. It's barely changed at all since Victorian times. It's a little slice of history already. Usually, the male workers stand down in that pit for hours on end, operating the drop stamps. They use their leg to pull it up and down, up and down, and up and down. As you can imagine, they get very big muscles, but only on one side. You can always tell who operates drop stamps, as they walk with a limp, dragging their weak leg behind them. Of course, you can always tell by their missing fingers. These stamps are very heavy, and you have to slide the piece of metal in and out from underneath them all day. The best and most experienced stampers can do close to 60 a minute. So as you can imagine, working this fast, mistakes are bound to happen. Most of the men I know working around here are missing a finger or two. First day I visited, I was about 7 years old. I was warned to never go and play around with the drop stamps. Man that worked here told me a story. I forget his name now. Something got stuck underneath his stamp, so he knelt down to have a look underneath it. I think he just put his head a bit too far, and bang! Down came the stamp. I think it was just a story they told me to keep me from playing with them. But just as much, I won't be sticking any of my body parts underneath one. As you walk further in, you'll see the line of fly presses against the window. These big machines are like giant hole punchers. You stick the stamped piece of metal that has a lot of rough edges around it. You put it into the bottom part, you pull the handle, and the machine cuts away the rough edges. The nice stamped piece of metal is then taken away to be smoothed. These machines are very heavy, and working them, you get strong arms. There's a lady that works here that is said to be that strong, she can pick a full-grown man up and throw him across the courtyard. I'll always try and be very polite to her, just in case. At the end of the room, there is a large drop stamp. It's used to stamp out the breastplates. It takes 2 men to run, and it makes the most tremendous BANG! Even after all these years, it still manages to make me jump. The other 2 machines in here are used to make 90-degree corners. They are very sharp, and I see lots of workers upstairs with cuts and scrapes all over their hands. All the factories around here are the same though. You're either brave or desperate to make a living in this trade. What's a few missing fingers between friends, eh? When I grow up, I want to be a doctor or something. I wouldn't last 5 minutes working here. Have a good look around, and when you're finished, I'll take you up to the warehouse. See if you can find old boy Thomas's finger. He lost it 3 days ago. Bear in mind we don't bump into me pa. No rush though.